22, she had a checklist on a page, waiting for a prince to walk across her stage. Tall and soft spoken, with an empire to his name. Every suitor that arrived left exactly as they came. One was far too quiet, one was far too loud. No one could ever satisfy her mother's proudest crowd. She folded up the paper, tucked it in her drawer, said, "I'm in my prime, I can't afford to wait for more." The seasons turned, the calendar bled, never settled down was the mantra in her head. She wore high standards like a golden crown, while all her childhood friends were settling down. Oh, she measured love with a golden ruler, thinking time was kind, thinking hearts grew cooler. She held out too long for a perfect shine, wasting all the golden hours of her prime. Now the daylight's fading and the room grows cold. The compromise is worth its weight in gold. By 35, the invitation's thin. She stood inside her high-rise, looking at the wind. A doctor who loved her, but he worked too late. A banker with a heart, but a clumsy gaze. She found a tiny flaw in every single hand, swept their offer off the table like it was written in the sand. "I won't lower my bar," she'd tell the mirror on the wall, ever noticing the shadow getting long inside the hall. Oh, she measured love with a golden ruler, thinking time was kind, thinking hearts grew cooler. She held out too long for a perfect shine, wasting all the golden hours of her prime. No, the daylight's fading and the room grows cold. A compromise is worth its weight in gold. Now she sits in the quiet at a corner diner table, her hands getting tired, reading through the old page. In walks Arthur, simple, kind, and worn around the edges. No silver armor, no grand heroic pledges. 5 years ago, she wouldn't look his way, but desperation whispers what she's forced to say. He stumbles on his words, hasn't much to say. He's not the prince she dreamed of yesterday. He's lesser than the standard that she used to hold, but the fear of being lonely is a heavy crushing stone. So she takes his hand to keep from going home alone. Oh, she measured love with a golden ruler, thinking time was kind, thinking hearts grew cooler. She held out too long for a perfect shine, wasting all the golden hours of her prime. Now the daylight's fading and the room grows cold. A compromise is worth its weight in gold. The checklist is yellow, the ink is faded pale. A lower standard written in at the bottom of her tail. She forces up a smile, wishing she had known before her prime ran out, before she was alone.